Hello, I'm Jenny Faulkner and hot footing it. Come on, Ben, get in there from the interview sofa. It is my trusty sidekick, fearless in the face of celebrity, the omnipresent.
Ben Shepherd with his cheap T-shirts.
I can see, but very nice. I'm glad you took that off.
Yeah. No, we're all right. Thanks,
there,
Jeff.
Okay,
I see you didn't have a T-shirt with shirt patches on today.
Yes, ready for your job.
What have we got coming up?
Oh, it's a great show. All showbiz junkies, be prepared for a massive dose. Listen to it. Madonna in red undies, Beyonce and not much more, Mike Myers as a talking cat, Eminem as Michael Jackson as James Brown. It's all going down on this show, I tell you.
Fantastic. Sounds like a great one. Also, we're going back to the 70s to check out those pimp-busting cops, the streetwise Starsky and Hutch with the Hollywood remake. That's coming up.
I love this. Rossette, stand to attention. Do you remember he used to do that?
What was that? No, that was Robert De Niro.
No, he did that. Remember, he went, oh, you know, like that. Okay, hi there. There he is, Matt Goss.
I'm not sure he recognised that.
Move on, like he's obviously thinking, what is she talking about? Matt Goss has flown in fresh from the States to give us his first performance on British soil for over 10 years. Doesn't he look good, girls?
He sounds good as well. He's been rehearsing. He's absolutely cracking. And look who else is looking good. He's giving a few tips to our other guest, Javine, the gorgeous Javine, the one that should have made it into Girls Loud.
Interesting as it was, Jackie, we used that Jennifer Aniston tape as a cunning device to sneak one of your best mates into the studio. Please say hello to Matt Goss.
Hello, lovely. How are you?
Hello, lovely.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I only saw him about 3 days ago for a cup of tea.
Yeah,
It was very odd.
You're knackered right now, aren't you, Jack?
I am a bit tired, mate.
We should explain, if you two don't mind reminiscing, about 3 days ago. The two of them were buddies from way back in the 80s, when our Jax was a top DJ over here, and Jackie was really championing the cause of Bros. In fact, didn't you sort of start the Brossette movement, Jax?
I won't go that far, but I definitely was a huge fan once they were on the scene. And in fact, I played a record of Matt's, and I played the wrong side, and it was him doing an a cappella version of one of his hits, and it was brilliant. And so I played that, sort of waxed lyrical about his voice, and then he phoned me up. I didn't believe it was him at first in the studio, and I kept hanging up on him, but eventually I did believe him, and he said he'd like to take me for a curry.
I actually pulled out, didn't I, Jack? And I said, I'm going to come take you to dinner. She went, well, can I bring some friends? She was a bit nervous. So I got 2 limos for her mates, one for her mates and one for me and Jack.
And they followed you down the road.
You were really young. How old were you then?
We made the album when I was 17. It came out when we were 19. It ended when we were like 25.
And Jackie, you were a mere baby then too, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I'm only about 18 months or 2 years older than Matt, so I was about 20, 21 when we first met.
That's awesome. Could you ever have imagined, and when you look back on it now, can you understand why When Will I Be Famous was so huge?
It was like a movement, really, for like 5 solid years. There was a uniform, there was a name for the guy fans and the girl fans. It was like a movement, and I'm witnessing that on this visit. People are so nostalgic and positive.
And loyal.
And very loyal.
Yeah, this is the loyalty thing is amazing, because news travels fast on the Brossette drums. I tell you, we've only known for a few days that you're coming in, and already we've had loads of emails and people saying, oh, please say hi to Matt.
There were people at the airport as well?
People at the airport when I came in, yeah. It was.
Does it amaze you that they're still here and still coming out of the woodwork?
It sounds corny, but it was very positive, and it was a lot of love around it, and it was. There's not many things where people can say, oh, that was a big thing of my teenage years, and you know, they're growing with me, hopefully. That's what's happening.
And most of them are married and they've got children now as well. That's the difference.
A couple of them came to the airport with their kids, actually. It was really...
Oh, they see, that would be really weird. But also, some of the Brossettes from, you know, way back then, they actually were... Well, they picked on Jackie a little bit, didn't they, Jackie?
Well, yeah, well, at first they thought that me and Matt were sort of romantically involved, and they weren't very keen on that, because they wanted him all to themselves. But when they figured out we were just best friends, I was sort of the honorary Brossette, and they got lots of inside information from me about what he was up to.
But Matt, you were saying you were saying that some of them sprayed acid from a Jiffy bottle. She had security.
They used to. Jackie used to have her own security. She'd come out of the big radio station, and she was like, "I can't believe there were like 200 people waiting to kill her." So it was,
that's why she moved to LA.
I think we'd been in the sun the day before. I was going for a curry in his car, and everyone got the wrong end of the stick, and my life was in serious jeopardy.
So, despite all the bodyguards and the acid and the Jif bottles and whatever, do you still look back on those days quite fondly? Because at the end there was a big hoo-ha with all the finances.
Well, the thing for me, you know, you sell close to 17 million records. My last concert in England was Wembley Stadium, 70,000 people, and the last 2 months of the financial thing represents the career. That's not how it was, and for me, Bros was still the best time of my life, and I go out every day. I've been here 2 days and I've been inundated. Free drinks at the bar I went to. It's just a lovely vibe.
Oh, there you are. Look at this. Look at those outfits. Do you ever think, what was I wearing?
No, I think considering it was the 80s, we got away pretty light.
To be fair, yeah, when you look at some of the new romantics and what they were doing.
Ripped jeans and a white t-shirt, we got away pretty lightly, I think. You know, so.
But you now live out in LA, don't you?
Yeah.
And you're doing all that. Is it? And you've got your new career coming off.
Yeah, I'm doing a British tour. I mean, I live in LA. My main house is in LA, but I'm actually looking for a place in London. I want to spend a lot more time here. I'm never going away for as long again. I'm going to start gigging and connecting with the fans.
There is one more thing we do need to know, though, Matt, because Jenny tried very badly earlier. How do you pronounce "hooer"?
You know that that one.
How do you pronounce it?
I have to learn all the old hits.
How do you spell it as well when you write the words? How do you put that "hooer"?
It's got a Welsh connotation to it. I'm not really sure.
We do one. Go on.
No, come on, Matt. I'm singing later. I'll do it.
Do it. Go on.
Well, we're going to practice. We'll practice and we'll do our hooers during the break. Matt is going to be performing, first time since Wembley, 70,000 people. Now he's doing it for us in the studio. Check out his new single. It's fantastic. And Jackie's got news of Kevin Costner's engagement, and I can't wait for this. Pamela Anderson's new role as a stripper. Although I would quite like to see Pamela Anderson as a dresser.
Now, Brossettes, it's okay. Be still your beating heart. Goss. Who's he?
Goss is what Jackie does.
Matt Goss is still here.
And as promised, here he is with his new single. It's out in August, second week of August. It is wonderful. This is Watch Me Fall.
Like a train, my blood runs through my veins at night. Such a painful feeling, it hurts to describe it. I pour a whiskey, well maybe two, maybe three, takes the edge out, but never comforts me. So now I'm laying naked, no possessions, bones are breaking. Gotta leave it all, leave it all. Watch me fall, watch me fall, watch me fall. I don't wanna feel a thing, so I fall, so I fall, And I thank God that you're always at the bottom of the mountain, I'm so thankful that you're always there to catch me. Do I lay convicted? Will I drown alone? My mind says please, but my lungs won't let go. I'm crying underwater, an invisible cry. Strange how my beating heart feels this silent time. I'm laying naked with no possessions, bones are breaking. Gonna leave it all, leave it all. Watch me fall, watch me fall, watch me fall. I don't wanna feel a thing, so I fall, so I fall, fall, I thank God that you're always at the bottom of the mountain, I'm so thankful that you're always there to catch me. I'm so good that you're always at the bottom of the mountain, wanna feel a thing, so watch me fall, watch me fall, watch me fall, Don't wanna feel a thing, so I fall, so I fall, I fall. I thank God that you're all always at the bottom of the mountain. Yeah. I'm so thankful that you're always there to catch me.
Oh wow, that was amazing, and that was totally live as well, Matt. That was absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, Matt.
How did that compare to Wembley? 10 years ago, 11 years ago?
Not quite the same vibe, but feedback. But it was. It's lovely to be back. Genuinely, it is lovely.
Now you're about to start the tour. What can everyone expect on the tour?
It's just a little bit more like this. It's more organic. Even the old stuff, I'm going to be probably doing Are You Nothing and Cat Amongst the Pigeons. But it's all, you know, guitar-based. They still stand up as songs, and there'll be a few surprises.
Fantastic.
It is really good. I mean, it's very kind of George Michael-esque, actually.
People tell me that, actually. Neil Fox, actually, went on his show yesterday, and he said the same thing with a bit of Stevie Wonder.
It's great. It's really, really soulful. I mean, it's sort of. I mean, have you had to get fit for the tour? Are you prepared for what it's going to be like?
Yeah, I've had to eat, you know, 3 or 4 more curries a week.
But, you know. Get used to the intake, things you come from the States.
And a few beers.
And how about nerves? Standing up there in front of the stage.
I think that everyone's asked me, you know, you played Wembley Stadium, 70,000. Now you're doing small theatres, and I'm like, there's no pressure. I just can't wait to get back and connect with people and do my thing.
Well, you have come from Hollywood, so stick around because your Hollywood mate Jackie's got some more interesting stuff for us. Jackie, snap out of it, stop swooning. Come on, give us your final fix of Hollywood gossip.
Swooning. I'm just listening to the rubbish he's talking about getting fit for a tour. This is a man who can consume 3 whole pizzas in one night. Actually, talking of young Matthew, let's talk about his neighbour. He lives next door to Kevin Costner. In fact, you can see Kevin Costner playing tennis from his balcony. Kevin Costner, he won't be living on his own anymore, young Matthew, because he's just about to get married to a woman 20 years
as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're engaged.
I'm not off the list, but I'm engaged.
Ooh, is that an exclusive?
Is it different country, different rules?
You know, what goes on the road stays on the road.
Yeah, that's what Jackie always says to us.
Oh, there's going to be loads of girls out there going, yes, get in touch. Now, we've got another exclusive there with Jackie. You've got something to take my mind off all these men being snapped up, haven't you, Jackie?
Very big in LA.
It is.
All right, well, Jackie, look, thanks very much. We'll be catching up more with you next week because I have to talk to Matt a little bit more. I know he's your mate, but I want to get chatting to him, find out more about when can we see you
later, Jack.
When can we see you on tour?
Don't you come back here with that chocolate hobnobs.
All right, mate.
That's Jackie's rider.
Yeah, that's code. You don't understand what that means.
Right, okay.
Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay.
And, no, is it? But I'm going to be in Shepherd's Bush Empire on the 25th of July, and then I'm doing the whole British tour from the 11th. So.
Okay. And just quickly, when's the single out?
2nd week in August.
Right, well,
Before you go, will you sign my 12-inch I Owe You Nothing album, Matt, before we go?
Fabulous.
We'll be back next week. It's going to be a cracking show, isn't it, Jen?
It's going to be great. We have got Meatloaf here.
Live on the show, Kim Marsh as well, and David Arquette. He's been in a brand new film, and we're hopefully going to get him talking to Jackie a little bit later on about
And there are loads of premieres next week. Charlie's Angels, biggie.
I'm going to be meeting the 3 angels.
Exactly. And I'm just really happy because I Owe You Nothing has been signed. See you next week.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers.
If in 2 months, he's got 2 months to sign.
VH1's